Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakuraso here, coming at you with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch today, and today I'm coming at you with a Beast-esque Market Watch. This is at the request of one of my $50 YouTube channel members, so very quickly before we start this video, I just want to thank my YouTube channel members. So I want to give a huge thank you to Seto Kaiba's bank account, the Lone Descendant, the Harv Cardman, Carlin Lenker Frisk, the Shoelaced Bandit. Apparently he steals shoelaces or something, and then my new channel member, which is Drew Chamberlain. I appreciate all of you guys for being YouTube channel members. Really does mean a lot that you guys are supporting this channel. And speaking of support, I actually do need to fess up about last Market Watch. I was having the webcam issues again. If you guys watched that one, and I know some of you were a little upset with that video. A few of you didn't like the guest. A few of you didn't like the laggy camera again. I did, however, pinpoint what the problem is. It's actually nothing with my webcam, but my recording software, which is just simply OBS, doesn't really like it when I share my screen, am on a Discord call, and I'm recording at the same time. So I'm trying out different software. So in the next 2-3 days, I'm actually going to practice with a team member doing, small market watches like 10-15 minutes that you guys won't see. They're just for me and him essentially, and I'm going to go over the footage, see if, anything's messed up or anything, so that this problem doesn't occur again. Because honestly, while I try to tell you guys, hey, I'm not trying to do this professionally, I'm doing the best I can, and I want to do the best I can because I want to give you guys great quality content, especially if some of you are paying for it. I believe that's what you're entitled to, along with I like having the best market watch. I like having fun. I like having good quality. And I didn't give you guys the best quality yesterday when it came to what I did. I think my guess was great, but I do want to say thank you very much for the people who still watched that video, still left a like. I really do appreciate you guys the most. It's nice to have a backbone. But again, this is kind of my apology. I'm telling you guys what I'll do better because it's the second time that I've had a webcam problem. And hopefully it won't happen again. But like usual, if you guys can actually smash that like button and subscribe, that'd be great. We're actually at 1,500 subscribers already, so I can at least start filming the 1,500 subscriber special. I have an amazing opening I'm going to show you guys, and that's probably going to come after the next 5 cards out of your trade binder. Also, if you want me to go over any cards, let me know in the comment section below. Tomorrow will be a normal market watch, so any of your guys' requests or any I haven't got to will probably be on tomorrow's market watch, along with a couple buyouts that happened today that I'm going to cover tomorrow. Also, if you are buying cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And we're actually going to get right to this. So Tri Brigade is actually being used quite a bit in the meta now, index like Bird Up and other types of strategies. I told you guys to get this card at around $180, $190. I believe I actually had a 5 cards having your trade binder, and I try to get mine, but I don't like buying prismatics online personally. But currently now they're about $330, but these are from new sellers, right? The first verified seller has around $350, right? But they quickly go up here to like $370, $400. So because this is being used right now. Now, if you have this card and you're not using it, I probably would sell it and maybe see if you could get a different Starlight Rare, perhaps an older Starlight Rare from before Phantom Rage. That is what I would do personally, since I believe once this card is out of the meta, it will drop a bit unless it's used for, another format or two. But if you got these at 180, regardless, you did make some money. I still don't think it's the worst pickup now, per se. It's just when I look at Starlight Rares for $350, and I'm looking at how it is nowadays, a lot of people aren't playing. I'd probably get something that can appreciate a lot more and a lot faster than Baron Blossom, in my honest opinion here. Uh, then we have Ultra Rares here, which is probably going to get a reprint in the tins, by the way, at around $7. Not too bad here. Not too bad at all. I mean, I picked these up at 2 apiece, and I'm pretty glad I did. Fractale, however, from Phantom Rage. Now, this is actually $25. Yesterday it was around 30 something dollars as well. It was bought out. This is a 3 of, right? People do buy at this price since they were buying at 30s. If you want to play Tri Brigade or Bird Up or any competitive strategy like that, we are about 3 to 3.5 months away from the release date of the tins. I would personally wait unless you really want to play it now at like your locals, all that, and you have the money to spare. I would hold off on the Tri Brigade stuff, personally. Now, assuring the Ominous Omen. Now, this actually shocked me because this was about a $4 to $6 secret rare, day one, right? Or possibly day 2 or 3. Actually, I think it maybe was still around $10 here. These have jumped back up at around $21, going up to the $25 mark. Again, this is because it's used competitively. I believe it is a 2 of, and it's not a bad card since it takes 2 Beast or Beast Warrior monsters. And if this card's special summoned, or if another Beast Warrior or Winged Beast or whatever is special to your side of the field, you can banish 1 card on the field, which is really good. So this is also quite a generic Tri Brigade card. That's actually why I think it was very underrated. It's just, again, our prices are dictated by the meta, right? When it comes to stuff that is newly released, I think this card is going to age like fine wine because it is a Beast Warrior slash Winged Beast Link monster that essentially says you can banish a card on your field. So, or on the field. That's actually really good. You do have to, actually, you don't target either. That's what's really good about this card. I thought this target, which it still would have been very good since a target bash is still quite good, especially if it's just going off your combo, you get a free bash. That's completely fine. But it doesn't look like it targets, which is really, really good. And this could help you get over threats as well. Uh, and then, if this card's sent to graveyard, you can add 1 Beast Warrior, Winged Beast monster from your deck to your hand, whose level is less than or equal to number of your banished Beast Warrior, and Winged Beast monster. Now, if this just said banished, that'd be a lot better, since you could have a little bit more play with this. Mirror matches would be really cool, but it is what it is. I don't really know how often you're going to get this effect off, especially because a lot of the better Beast and Winged Beast cards are at least level 3, 4, or above. And if you don't have a way to banish your cards, well, tough luck. It's still quite a good card, $25. It will drop down heavily when it gets reprinted, but when it gets reprinted, if this drops down to $5, $6, I would pick up the original for sure. Airborne Assault Seeker, Phantom Rage. These are $3. I think this is what you could pick up now if you want to build Tri Brigade, because secret rares at threes are pretty good. A lot of people are gonna want to build Tri Brigades when they get reprinted. And a lot of people are gonna be like, I could get ultras for like $1, maybe $2, or whatever reprint version they decide to give this in the tins if it gets targeted for a reprint. Or I could just get secrets for $1 more. And a lot of people will be thinking that. And I think these could go up a few dollars. I think these could go back to sevens, personally. I actually don't have the Ultra here, and that kind of annoys me. But we're actually going to take a look at the Ultra right now. These are about $15, going up to about, yeah, again, 15. Now, these were very hard to get since I believe you had to spend about $100 to get this. You had the choice of this and a mat, and a lot of players probably chose the mat just like I did, which it was a mouse pad, which, fun fact, by the way, for I believe Lightning Overdrive or Dawn of Majesty, we're actually getting mats back, full mats that you could play with. So I'm very, very happy about that because they understand that the community hates mouse pads. They did it once for a cool Dragon Maid event, and they thought, oh, it's good enough to replace, right? It saves them since it's a lot smaller, saves Konami a lot of money. But yeah, $15 go up to 20. If you want this version, that's fine. But personally, this is only if you like to collect. If not, just get the beautiful secret rare for that's cheaper. Fire Formation Tenki here is still $300. It's going to stay here. It's used in the meta. It's a @3 search card currently for what's called Beast Warrior type monsters. And it also gives them all 100 attack. And it still gives you a card. It's not like you lose card advantage per se. You're not using a card to get a card per se. Where you're trading 1 for 1, you still have Tenki as a card on the field. So if you have to destroy one of your cards for an effect, you could pop your own Tenki. Or, something like that. It counts as card advantage. That's what I really, really like about it. Fire Formation Tenki Secret Rare Fist of the Gadget. Now, I want to go over this. These are around $750 now. This is one of the highest ratings for Tenki besides the Speed Duel version. So, if you really want to get, like, a playset of Tenki, I would highly recommend this because this could probably go up to $10. We look at the second page here, and they quickly go to 9, and as you can see, there's no real wall. There's 1, 1, 1. There's actually no one with 3 copies here. And then there's 2 new sellers right here. Yeah, nobody with 3 copies, even on the second page. And then we finally hit a wall maybe around $10 here at 17, but that won't last very long. And then 21 here. But this is, again, from a new seller. I would personally get Secret Rare Tenkis, but there are other cool versions of Tenki that you could get, like the Super Rare right here. This is from Secret Forces, actually. First and lightly plates are about $250, going up to about $3 here. These could go up to like $4 or $5. I would just get a place of secrets first, or if you want a cheaper version of Tenki that's still a nice holographic, I would get these supers. I would definitely not get commons though. because commons are going to be worth money for as long as the card is relevant, aka in the meta, like, Bird Up or Tri Brigade. Commons will go down. The super rares are going to hold a little something, though. But again, I would definitely get the secrets from either this or Speed Duels, which I'm actually going to find right here. These are actually around $10, and they're a bit hard to get, so I would either get these or the regular secrets, and then supers third. Melfi's. So there's not much to go over with Melfi's. 330 for the Melfi of the Forest Ultra, which actually isn't bad, especially when I look at other rides of the Duelist Ultra rares that have honestly no place being $7, $8, but it is what it is. Then you have Melfi Caddy around $1, but going up to $2. Then about $1.50. Now I'll tell you this about Melfi's. Usually in the tins, they don't like to reprint the super rares of the past sets because they're very simple and easy to get normally, right? And Konami has a lot to reprint. With this set, so if they're going to, even if they're going to stick to their 2020 formula and only stick to the main booster sets and only basically reprint that, except for at least for about 97% of their product, 98%, these are probably going to get skipped on. So if you want to play Melfi, still, I would actually grab these. I mean, 76 listings, 49 listings, and then 56. I mean, this could get a reprint, but I would grab these while you can. Then you can get Super Melfi Mommies for like $1. And then Ultras from Legendary Collection Season 1, which this was a very weird pick. I will always stand by this. I don't understand this at all, but it looks cute. But Melfis are going to be cheap either way. Gladiator Beast Bestiari Champion Pack 7. Now, these are actually wiped off the market. Near mids are 250 here. But they quickly go up to 350, 400. I'm actually going to X out my filters. There is no mob plays. Personally, I would not buy this card. If you do have this card, I would actually probably sell it since I don't really see people buying it at this price. I think a lot of people have bought these copies to play in older formats. And I think this card is going to be stagnant for a while or calm down. So if you have a copy and you could sell it for anything around 250, I would probably grab that and maybe get other types of champion pack cards that are a lot cheaper that people haven't picked up on yet. Because when it comes to push and shove, champion pack cards are all going to go to the moon eventually, and it's going to be more of a quantity instead of quality to esque thing. Like Bestiary is a great super rare to have, but if you could get stuff like Foolish Burial, D-Fissure, other Glad Beast supers, as well, like Heraclinos, which is like somewhere over here. Yeah, from like Turbo Pack 5, you could pick these up, right? Super rares. Like you could get placed at these at 60, which, by the way, these were like 150, 200s. You know, when they first got bought out, they were first at like 94. Then I saw some people, putting them at like hundreds. They didn't sell at that price, but $60 I think people are gonna buy them at. But my point is, look through Champion Pack if you have some money to spare, and see what you think is worth investing to. I will do a deep dive into Champion Pack and Turbo Pack eventually. I'm gonna combine both of them actually, since I kind of know what I want to say for Champion Pack and Turbo Pack, and I'll probably do that near the end of June, since I'm going to do an OTS market watch somewhere in June for sure. Gladiator Beast Heraclinos Ultimate. Now, I told people get these at 45s, right? Especially when Glad Beast got support in Chaos Impact, and then this card cooled down. I was like, I don't know why it's back at $45, $50, but that's ridiculous. I told people to grab 2 copies, actually. Even 3 if they want to. Well, right now, if you grab the near mints, they're 150. Light plays at 93. So, if you did, congratulations, you made a lot of money. And I could see this honestly going to $200 very, very easily. The original secrets from Gladiator Assault, though. Now, these were around $25. I said this was not a bad version to grab either. First Ed Light plays are around $70 here. So, not too bad here. I kind of do want to see where, like, mod plays and all that are. There's no first Ed mod plays here. Unfortunate. First Ed near mints, though. There's Germans, but I don't really count that. $120. Remember, this is a glass secret rare as well. I never understood why it was below $50. Really never did. Gladiator Beast, Nerakis. Now, this isn't used in older format because it came out of Primal Origin, and it was a very weird card to come out of Primal Origin. It didn't really do anything, but first eds are about $2 here. If you want to grab it because it's an old secret, or people are grabbing old Vexel secrets now, $2 isn't too bad. In 4 pages, isn't much when you look at $2 cards, especially since there's no real wall here. That I see. Look, there's 9 copies at like $4, so 9 times 4, that's like 36 roughly. Uh, Oh boy, people will buy out $50 cards. 46, this is nothing. This could be gone tomorrow. I would grab a copy or two, but I wouldn't rush for it personally. Esquisses from Legendary Collection 2 is actually bought out. Near mints are $13. First set light play here for 20 and then 28. I don't know who caused this buyout, but nobody's paying this price for this. I have to look at Test Tiger too. Commons are $4. That's actually pretty crazy. First Eds though for Ultimate Rares, they're actually bought out. There's 9 listings I'm looking at here. First Ed near mints are 250. I wouldn't pay that personally. First Ed mod play here for $63. First Ed light play here for 183. Now I'll be honest with you, that mod play for 64 really is not that bad of a price. Maybe it comes in better condition than mod play as well. Now what I gamble at, I don't know, but this is definitely bought out. That's actually pretty crazy to me. Let's look at original ultra rares though. Well, secret rares here are about 750. Let's look at original glass ones. I actually always loved this card. Kind of reminded me of Kung Fu Panda. I don't know. I just I just like this card's artwork a lot, and I really don't like Glad Beasts. First in light play, $6. First in your mint, sevens, eights. That's really not bad for Test Tigers. It really isn't. And then we have Kalos, Cage of the Gladiator Beast. Now, this card's not used at all in any strategies, I can tell you that. But it did get bought out to like $13, $15. People were trying to sell for 20s. I quick sold mine at 13. It was like a first ed light play. Now, first ed light plays are like 12, and this card's not selling. I think it's going to go back down to like $7, $6. But if you find this in bulk anywhere, I would definitely grab it, since cards like this, they do still sell, especially if it's a solo print. Gladiator Beast Samurai Turtle Pack Booster 1 as a super rare. So this is very early in Turtle Pack. This is essentially a champion pack card. Near mints are $20. Go up to 25 now. Would I grab this card? I don't know. I don't remember how it's used in Gladiator Beast strategies. I don't remember if it's good or not. But it does, what's called? You get Gladiator Beast from your deck to your hand, which isn't too bad. But I don't know. I would say since it's a champion pack super rare, it's not a bad card to sit on. Octavus, though, is, even though this isn't really used often, is actually bought out here. First in light play for 15, 2 here at 15, and then there's no more copies. So if you don't have your copies, oh well, it's an old glass secret. It could probably go up to 100, 200, who really knows? Gladiator Beast Laquari, Turtle Pack Booster 5. Now, near mints are $60. Like I said before, this is what I would grab since this is actually used in the Gladiator Beast strategy. Especially if you get a playset here at about $60. I know there's like one light play, but people can deal with it. Pokemon cards. Man, I would buy. Listen, if this was the first sale and then I saw this guy, I would buy from. Oh, oof. I would buy from this guy. That's no. Gladiator Beast Retiari from Crossroads of Chaos. First editions though, because that's all we really care about. Are actually gone. So if you can get a first ed cheaper than $20, grab it for sure. Gladiator Beast Ascendry. Now I tell people this all the time. A lot of people think this is actually a card for like Glad Beast format. It's actually not, because it was not released yet. It was released in Extreme Victory, and while this helped Glad Beast at the time, it did. A lot of people don't really see this as one of the OG Glad Beast cards. Nowhere even close. It's still a card I would pick up. First Ed Light plays at 12. I told people get them at 6 actually, but $15 now. So they still went up a little bit from the last time I saw them, because I saw first Eds at like 12s. So this card is going up. I would definitely grab it, especially because ulti cards always age very, very well. And I don't think a lot of people are going to gush over the Ultra the same way. Nappies from Dual Terminal 2. Near mints are $85, going up to about 110. I think it's great to get this card, especially if the next Hidden Arsenal set, which is Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1, actually decides to give us either good erratas that actually help a deck, which I really, I'll be honest with you, that's not really an option, because nothing in Hidden Arsenal is going to be competitive. At least that's, besides the extra monsters or one-off cards like Jax Ally Birdman. Nat Beast, on the other hand, though, is a card that is quite generic. I mean, it takes an Earth Tuner and non-tuner Earth Monster, but it's used in stuff like a lot of plant strategies. I know Plant Synchro did use this, I believe. And I believe if the Trues get any other support in the future, this will skyrocket. I see this being a $200 ulti, my bad, DT card eventually. I would definitely grab your copies at 84. There's also Barkions that are a lot. Jeez, what happened? First of all, cheap light play here at 25. I would grab that. In fact, I would grab near mints at 40. That's actually quite cheap. And one page left. I mean, I'll tell you this: these will go up, and once people see this is bought out, they're gonna buy out this for sure. Alrighty then. Ghost Rares though from Haunted Mine. I actually have one of these. 20. I got this for like $5. People just don't like them. About $25, $28. Still not bad for a Ghost Rare, but I would grab that lightly play DT over anything. Naturia Cherry, Star Strike Blast, super rare. Actually, I think I have a DT and a Ghost. Naturia Cherries, this is still a solo print that, like, I'll be honest with you, I don't understand why this has this much value when there's no real reason to use this. When this card is destroyed by your opponent, either by battle or by card effect, and sent to your graveyard, you can select this much summon up to 2 Naturia Cherries from your deck in face down defense position, right? So this is a card that really isn't abusable, and that's my issue with it. Like, yay, maybe Naturias could use this, but there's no real reason people should be paying $28 for this. This is just ridiculous to me, and hopefully, yeah, everything's all good. Nat Beast, Dual Terminal 4. Here, now I told people to get these at $4 or $5 because this did get bought out to around $25 quite a while ago. And I said $5 for a DT card that is a Cyberstein target, Awakening the Dragons target. I would definitely grab it. And I actually had a 5 cards have your trade binder when it was 4 or 5 as well, right? Well, right now, they're 17. And it's not exactly like they're bought out, but they are moving around towards the $19, $20 mark. Quite a bit. If you got yours at 4 or 5, congratulations, you made a lot of money. Bamboo Shrew, Ultimate Rare out of Duel's Revolution. If this card is tribute summoned by using a Naturia monster, while this card is remains face up on the field, your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards. So near mints are $28. First eds though, 85, 103. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I would not pay this for this Naturia Beast Ultimate Rare. Now, when these were 20s for an old ulti, I completely understood. I thought it was a little ridiculous, but I at least understood $100. If you have this card, just sell it or PSA and then sell it. This card, no. Ultra rares as well are bought out. I mean, unlimited for 18, first sets for 33. First limits are $35. This is a solo print, but I'll be honest with you, I believe that maybe when we get Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1, if Konami does not reprint some of these random solo print cards like Bamboo Shoe and Cherries, the set's gonna flop even harder than I thought it was gonna. So, Naturia Landvoice. So, while this card's face up on the field, you can send a spell card from your hand to the graveyard to negate the activation effect monster's effect and destroy that monster. So, it's a very odd interrupt. It's not exactly a horrible card, but it kind of reminds me of Ancient Fairy Dragon. But they're sitting at around $15, going up to $50. Nobody's really paying this price, however. So, if you can find this card for a lot cheaper, not like $12, $11, $10 cheaper. I'm talking like $5, $6. I think it's okay to grab. Naturia Cliffs, this got bought out to $20, $30, and now they're like $5. That's still more than I would pay for Naturia Cliff. Rose Whip, your opponent can only activate one spell or trap card per turn. This is actually probably one of the most usable main deck Naturias when it comes to, being generic. $5 to $6 isn't bad. Like, the issue is if this had a better level, like if this was a 1-for-1 target or something along those lines, this card could be very, very abusable. I believe that maybe even level 2 with like Needle Fiber. Now, this card can get run over, but it has 1700 defense, so it's nothing to scoff at, but it does hinder your opponent a little bit. It's not a bad card. I did experiment with this card, actually, and I really didn't like it, but I still feel like this card has potential. Number 8, Heraldic Beast Genome Heritage. My $50 member wanted me to go over Heraldics as well. Basically, once per turn, you can target a face-up XYZ monster your opponent controls. This card's name and original attack become that monster's name and current attack. This card effect becomes that original monster's effect. Then that monster's attack becomes 0 and its effects are negated. So basically, it's a copycat that also makes its target 0 attack and effect being negated. So, what does suck a little bit about this card, because it is locked in Heraldic Beast, so I want to remind you guys that this wouldn't be broken at all. And this wouldn't change Yu-Gi-Oh! Even the slightest. If this gained the attack instead, that'd be really, really strong. First light play, $3 here. And we only have 2 pages here. First anime going up to $18? Listen, this is a solo print. I'd grab your first eds. Like Abyss Rising has more solo prints than people actually like to give it for. I know it also has like Memory of the Adversary, something like that. I think it also has Palooza. Is Palooza still a solo print? I'm not too sure. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tyking Ultimate Rare coming out of Cosmo Blazer. First ed lightly plays are $20 here. First ed near mints are gonna run you about 35 here. And they quickly go off the way, but there are a lot of first ed light plays. I would just grab your first ed light plays. I think this is a good card to grab. It's just Fire Fists have moved past using this as a rank 4. Not that they don't play this per se, but this isn't like the end goal anymore, you know. But hey, if people like to play older format with Mermail, maybe people will like to play with you know, old Fire Fist. Who knows? Brother of the Fire Fist Bear Ultimate Rare though, coming out of Cosmo Blazer. Near mints are $17. Cheap. Oh no, never mind. That's $5 shipping. Let's ignore that. They quickly go up to 35s though, however. So once you guys grab these copies, it's going up. First ed light plays are $40, going up to 42. All right, that's quite a lot of money for ultis, but I remember these were like 50, 60, 70s back in the day. So seeing that Cosmo Blazers are so old, I really did expect these to be like around that price still. I still think this is very cheap for Ultimate Fire Brotherhood of Fire Fist Bear. And I definitely would grab them. Or if you're cheap like me, well, I'm not cheap. I'm a collector. What am I talking about? Uh Ultra rares from Cosmo Blazer. These are first ed light plates are $1. Listen, I know that this card might not be everybody's, cup of tea. Not everyone likes Fire Fists, but original print Ultra, about 12 years old, maybe. Maybe a little more actually. Maybe it's like about 11 years. $1. I would definitely grab these. I mean, you'd probably hold on to them for a little longer, but it's better to have those. Eagles are still around $10. Like these were 8 to 9s, getting close to tens. I guess they finally hit the $10 mark, or maybe you could even say the 10.50 to $11 mark. But if Brotherhood of Fire Fist ever do, I think these will go up. But just remember that we're probably not gonna have a reprint of this in a while. It does have 8 pages, so it does have quite a bit. But keep an eye out on this card. Elephants are 19s. Pandas are about 10s to 11s. And then Fire Fist Rooster, Judgment of the Light. Now, this was actually the chase card out of Judgment of the Light because this really helped Fire Fists be a more of a meta strategy along with Wolf Bark, right? So people would buy boxes just trying to look for this specific card. First editions here, though. So we have near mints at like lightly plates for like $1.20, near mints for like $1.50. First eds are, well, you have a mod play here for about, 350. Third Patriot, first ed near mints are 770. So first ed near mints do have a lot of value here. They quickly go up because there's that $5 shipping, mind you, to about $12, $13. I wouldn't really mess with the near mints too much for the unlimited, although it's not bad for $1 or two. But I would just skip and get the first eds personally. This does have a few reprints. So I believe it has like 3. Yeah, it has this ugly super rare, and then it has the mega packs for like $1. Brother of the Fire Fist horse print super rares. First sets are about $2, $3. Okay, going to 350. First set limits are 450. Okay. Am I shocked? No, this is still basically a solo holo printing since it does have the common unit for 45 cents. But I'll tell you this: there's not a lot of people usually either throw away their OTS bulk or it's somewhere in their house and they don't know where it is. Right? OTS bulk doesn't circulate the market as much as other types of cards. Because OTS 12 got cracked a lot, and you're telling me there's only 52 listings of this? That's crazy. I would grab first set supers over anything, but listen, adding some of these comments, they could be penny stocks depending on what Konami does in the future. Also, if you got this far in the video, I really want to say I appreciate it. If you're buying any cards like the cards I'm mentioning here in this smartwatch, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And consider being a YouTube channel member. And remember, smash that like button. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Cardinal. First editions are $2 here. Yeah, that for the first edition near mints. They go up to about 250. The reprint I can tell you is like 50 cents, so I wouldn't bother. This is not a bad card to get, especially since Lord Attack on Galaxy is a very hard set to get singles from. Like you're not gonna find packs, you're not gonna find them in many people's binders. You detach 2 materials from this card. You target 2 Fire Fist formation cards in your graveyard, or face up on the side of your field, and then you target 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard or face up side of the field. Shuffle those targets into the deck. This is like non-name brand dollar tiramisu. Like they try to recreate the success and failed. Alpha, the Master of Beasts, though. First edition limits are $30 today. I still think this is a great card. It's seeing a good amount of play in the side deck. It did flop harder than I thought it would, but I still think this card's really, really great. Medolches, I just want to go over this because I felt like it. Ultimate rares today are about first and light plays are 120. Okay, not bad. First and limits are $135. I'd say it's worth it. Pudding says I actually have a first ed like light to mod play of this. $58 here for light play, first ed ulti. Well actually, yeah, you got heavy play here, never mind. First ed near mints are $66, so I would not pay this much for the Garnet of the deck, but she does look gorgeous. Ultras, 34 listings. First editions are 35s here. Yeah, just insane. That's all I gotta say. What's called gold, well, ultra rare pudding cesses are still some money, $8. That's not bad if you want to get the OG Pren actually. Uh Golds are about, well, actually, let's look at an English copy here. $26. Nope, no thank you. You should never be paying that much for a gold rare. Salons are 10 to 11. Commons are still like $3, but I'd rather get the ultra at that point. That's just empty value. Hoot cakes are 650 from the mega packs, but the Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy first editions are about 950, $10. Okay. That's a lot, but I believe it has the rare version as the reprint, like a gold rare version. Uh Paloozas are about 230. So, well, let's look at first eds because that's all we care about. This card quickly goes up to about $7. First edition light plays are 750. First ed, sorry, about $8. Nope, this is still a solo print. Okay. Uh, Primal Origin Angeles here are for first editions. First edition light plays are $10. Not bad. First edition near mints are about $12, going up to about 15 here. I mean, Madolches will always hold value for their original print, so if you held onto the deck like I did, I mean, I was never going to get rid of it regardless. You did make a lot of money. You got the Mega Pack ones at $6 here. You got Chaka Alamones here. Man, I remember these were 100 a pop. First Ed Light plays 750. First Ed Near Mints are $10. So even for original prints, these are holding some value. $3 on Secret Angeles. I would actually grab these because not only is it beautiful, but the more they reprint Madolche cards, because they're kind of sprinkling them in, the more people are gonna be like, "Oh, Madolches are affordable now. I could buy them." This card will go up just like the other Angeles. Super Messenger Laos at like fours, not bad. Super Magellines. This is what I really want to see. First said, near mint are 543. Going up to about $7. So not too bad for original supers. I actually have original supers first set, and I pulled like 2 out of my Return of the Duel special edition for I think my 1100 subscriber special. Rares are still money as well. Actually, I want to say, do I still have mine here? I still do. First in light play here for about 250. I mean, 242 a little cheaper here, and he has 2 copies. But first in internet like 350. Quite a bit of my ultra rares, which I told people to get at like 70 cents, right? As a penny stock, because these will go up, have actually not just tripled, but a little bit more than tripled in value because once these two are gone, 243. $2 on nights. Hoot cakes are dollar on promenades. Tickets are money. Twos. $3 for Bapple. That's insanity. Chateau's at $1. Glasso Flay's at $1. Like, Madolches just have Mufil's at around $1 too. Dude, Madolches just have a lot of values. All I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, rares for 59 cents, and that's all I'm gonna say. Fusser Dragon, the dual mode beast ultimate. I was just wondering how much these were. These are bought out. Lightly plates are like $48. First eds are like 52s. First eds were like 15, $20. Last time I looked at these, so these are going up. First ed near mints though are gonna run you probably a little more money than they should. Yeah, $110. No, thank you. I'm good. Gallus the Star Beast, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag, Force Promotion cards. Now, this is not a bad card since you can reveal this card in your hand and send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. What's it called? And if that card is a monster, you can inflict damage to your opponent's life points equal to its level times 200, and special summon this card from your hand. If it's not a monster, you destroy this card. So essentially, it'll mill the top card off your deck, and if it's a monster, you actually plus, because now you have something in the graveyard that you can affect, like, let's say a, glow bulb, right? Decks that are very monster oriented, like they have like, I think it's like a ratio of like 85 or 90% tend to play this as a good extender, because not only do you have stuff with the graveyard that you can use effects on, but this is also a starter slash extender that also burns them a little bit. Like, it's times 200, but dude, if depending on what deck you're playing, you could burn them for 1400. And it is not a once per turn. Super rares from the game being $10, these were like 25s, 30s when like BA was playing this religiously. It only has 2 pages. I would definitely grab this while you can. And that's actually. Oh, okay, no, that's not all we have. I was about to say, Ritual Beast ulti Gapple. Now, if you guys don't know, I fucking hate Ritual Beast with a damn passion. I really, really hate him. Because there was a guy who tried to cheat a win out of me when he was playing Ritual Beast in a side event. A side event, not a main event. The side event. And if you guys watch Robbie, I love Robbie, so I like to watch his stuff when I have time. I watch his 90K sub special. He was actually telling us a story about how a guy tried to scam a win out of him, and I was like, dude, I actually related. Same thing happened, and I will say that in a story coming up, but along with the guy who what's called someone I really didn't like who stole from me back in the past, also ran this deck, and just people I don't like love this deck. I don't know why. That just I don't get along with. First set light plays $11. First set near minutes are 12. Trash. Ultra rares, I mean, it's a solo print, but $6, no, I'm good. And then the rest of the ritual beasts are very cheap. I mean, we got dollars here on these, dollars, dollar. You got 70 cents, dollar, 50 cents here. Again, there's no value to really behind ritual beasts besides the solo print ultra and ultimate rare. And that's all I actually have to say. If you guys enjoyed this Beast-esque Market Watch, make sure to smash that like button. There will be a normal Market Watch in the next day or two as well. And I will also be task recording to see when when the next time I get a guest on, that my webcam works. I did one with MSK and it worked too, which was very, very odd. I think that's why my mind didn't like automatically think to myself, oh, that's why it didn't work. But you guys are only going to see a guest on my market watches once, maybe twice a week. I know a lot of you prefer the solo market watches, which will always be the large majority of the channel. I do want to talk about that a little bit. I bring someone on because I like them and I just feel like talking to them that day, or I want to have them in the video to see it. Now, a lot of you liked Jason, so the likes weren't the best, but most of you tended to like Jason from Team Sakura. So along with, he didn't know what he was talking about. He knew about what formats and all that. So it's not like I brought someone on with no experience per se. And you guys liked the banter actually quite a bit. Some of you really did love it. So I'll probably bring on Jason from Team Sakura, so probably around once a month. And then if I have anyone on it, I feel like maybe twice a month. So you guys will probably seeing that I do around 2 or 3 market watches a week. There's 4 weeks. That's around roughly 10 market watches. Out of the like 10 to 14 market watches I do a month, most likely one of them is going to have a what's called someone as a guest. So again, 90 something percent or plus of my market watchers will still be solo, but I think it's always nice to have a different opinion because I learn from them and I'm able to give you guys better market watches. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.